Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Head Chef Mom. I'm Kendall Lawrence and I am so happy that you're here again with me today. And I want to share a recipe that is timeless and classic. I want to share my favorite recipe for beef stroganoff. Oh my goodness, this recipe is magnificent, savory, and the meat is so tender. This recipe is sure to please everybody at your table this evening. So come on in and let's take a look at our ingredients. Okay, so here are the ingredients for our beef stroganoff. I have some stew meat. You can also buy yourself a better cut of meat, buy yourself a nice roast, a sirloin roast or something like that, or a chuck roast, and cut it up yourself. This will be just fine. I'm just gonna have to cook it a little bit longer for it to be tender. I have a couple of onions, just yellow onions that I've chopped up roughly into large pieces. I have some mushrooms. I have some all-purpose flour. I have some sage. I have a few garlic cloves that I've chopped up. I have a little bit of soy sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, some heavy whipping cream. I have some beef base, some better than bouillon beef base that I'll use to make some broth. I have some sour cream and I have some butter. Okay, and all of these ingredients will be listed in the description box along with a basic recipe that you can adjust according to your taste and your needs. Okay, so let's start putting this together. Okay, so I have melted some butter and I've put my meat in the pot with the butter, and I am simply going to cook this around for a few minutes until my meat is brown on all sides. And don't worry about overcrowding the pot because in this instance, the meat is going to be simmering for a long time anyway. So you don't have to worry about overcrowding the pot. Just throw it all in there. Okay, so I've browned my meat on all sides and I removed it from the pot, and I also kept the juices. I've poured the juices in this pan along with the meat, and I'm setting this aside. And I have added some more butter to the pot, and I have my mushrooms and my onions in the pot, and I am going to cook this around for 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'll add my garlic. So my mushrooms, my onion, and my garlic have been cooking for a few minutes. Now I'm going to add my sage, and I'm going to add some flour, and I'm going to cook this, cook the flour off some for just a couple of minutes. So I let my flour cook for a couple of minutes, and I added some water to the mixture, and I have let it come to a boil. Now I'm going to add my beef base or my better than bouillon, and you can certainly just use some regular beef broth or beef stock, or store-bought, or some that you make yourself. And I'm going to give this a good stir. And now I'm going to add my Worcestershire sauce and my soy sauce and my meat and all of the juices. And I'm going to let this come up to a nice simmer, and I'm going to turn it down on low and put the lid on it, and I'm just going to let it cook until it's nice and tender and ready to eat. So I'm going to go wash some dishes and watch some YouTube, and I will be back. Okay guys, so I have had my beef stroganoff simmering away for about 2 hours, maybe a little bit over 2 hours, and it's ready for the final step. So I have my sour cream and heavy whipping cream mixed together with just a pinch of flour, and this is in an effort to keep my my sour cream mixture from curdling. I also have taken my pot off the eye and I've let it cool down some, because you never want to introduce your sour cream into a boiling liquid, okay, because then it will curdle. So let's go ahead and stir this in. Okay, so it's stirred in nicely, it's smooth, no curdling. And all we have left to do now is put it on a plate and give it a taste. Now, I also want to let you know that I added salt and pepper to taste while I was off camera earlier. Okay, guys, so here is our lovely plate of beef stroganoff. It looks wonderfully delicious. Let me take a taste. That gravy looks so rich. I got some meat, some mushroom. Wow. That is so savory and so delicious. Oh gosh, the sauce is creamy and just seasoned to perfection. The meat is tender. The flavors are working. The onions, the mushrooms are amazing. This is a really great recipe, and I do hope that you'll give this a try. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and this video, and I hope you'll make this for your family. Hey, guys, comment, like, subscribe, share, and go feed your family. I love you. Bye-bye.